If you are not currently a Connect subscriber, I don't know if this would sway you to get the subscription. For me, I would say probably not, because you...
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm filming a video on a Friday night because I don't have a social life. Just kidding, well, maybe partially true, but because we've basically got a bit of an update hot off the press from reMarkable. So just in case you haven't been onto your reMarkable recently, if you own one, the new 3.7 update is being fully rolled out, and I've already done a video on my channel covering the beta version and what was entailed within that. Also, quick disclaimer, sorry if I've got a bit of a lisp. I have my Invisalign installed and I'm just getting used to it, so my voice might sound a bit different. But yeah, the update is being rolled out fully, and they've actually packaged something new with it called reMarkable Methods Beta, which would insinuate that this is maybe not the finalized version. Essentially, what it is a selection of templates and workbooks that they are providing Connect subscribers. So I thought it'd be useful for us to go into it because it's new content from reMarkable, but also just in case you're not a Connect subscriber, you might be interested to see exactly what you get. Maybe if it is worth subscribing to get these templates which they're talking about. So once you go onto the reMarkable Methods page, I'll leave a link for it in the description. You're greeted with a bunch of categories. So we've got featured, planning, productivity, strategy, note taking, and communication. So if we go to simple note taking, for example, actually that might not be the best example because I want both types. I'll go to featured. We have two types of documents that they are offering. One is PDF workbooks, as you can see here. These top three are all PDF workbooks, which spoiler alert, I've tested a couple of them out. Most of them are hyperlinked documents. So this is something that reMarkable have never provided before. So it's quite new for them. And then we also have these which are just normal templates. So when you create a notebook on your reMarkable, you will now be able to have these new options. So a new daily planner, new meeting minutes. To be honest, there's loads of things. I won't go through them all. They are all quite simplistic, but some of these may fit perfectly into your workflow, so a welcome addition perhaps. So what I want to cover off in this video is I'll download a bunch of these onto my reMarkable and we'll go through exactly sort of what we've got and see what we're working with here. So I just had a thought, I can actually go through the PDF documents whilst on the computer on the reMarkable app, and then I'll go on to the actual reMarkable to show the templates. So I've downloaded what I believe to be most of the main PDFs here. So let's just have a quick look through them to see what we've got. Right off the bat, I've noticed something interesting. They've got a range which they have obviously created themselves. So we've got the reMarkable calendar, meeting index, 2025 reviews, and 2025 to-dos. But they've also got a couple. So the value proposition workbook, which is done by an external or provided by a company called Strategizer. So an external provider. It's got their branding all over it, which is interesting. So they're clearly collaborating with other providers on these. So that might be something of interest to certain people. The bullet journal, again, they've collaborated with bulletjournal.com to produce this. So this is hyperlinked, so we can interact with it in bullet journal guide, how to reflect, and then we can go to the various months. So I could go to January, last week in January, and then it's essentially like a bullet template for each day or each week, and then it gives you write down only what you can get done this week. Think of this as your weekly commitments. Okay, that's the same message on each week. So very simplistic, but nice to have. Some people might appreciate that. So the calendar, let's have a look at this. Now, calendars are a big one. I think reMarkables are great tools to have calendars and planners on, as you know, because I create my own PDF planners. bespoke for the reMarkable. Now, this is a very simplistic one, but nonetheless, if you're just after something that's functional, then this might, be perfect for a lot of people. So you can go to March, you can link to the week, link to the day, and then you've got like a simple daily schedule broken into hourly increments. So maybe if you want like half an hour increments, it might not be the best, but again, it's a simple planner with hyperlinks, and I think a lot of people will appreciate this. But they also have provided 2025 to-dos, so let's have a look at this one. Okay, so this looks very much like the planner, and instead of a daily schedule, every day they've got priority to do, and then a section for maybe someday. Again, very simplistic, but if you're just after a daily to-do list with hyperlinks, it's a solid option. Let's look at the meeting index. So this is interesting because meeting notes is something that a lot of people use the reMarkable for. I'm quite proud of the PDF template that I've created for meeting notes. Again, a bit more simplistic, but it covers off the main areas that you might want to capture. I think I might want a bit more space for the agenda, notes. Not much space for the meeting notes there. That won't be sufficient for a lot of people. But what you could do is then go ahead and add a blank page after. So there's flexibility in it as well. Action items, decisions. And then what it looks like we've got is we've got 1, 2, index B, C, D, 4 indexes, and they're all hyperlinked. So we've got 100 meetings, which is nice to have. And it just links to the simple page there. So again, simplistic but functional, and I'm sure a lot of people will get some good use out of that. So 2025 reviews, we're following a similar format here as the planner and the to-do list, where we've got the links, but this time it's taking us to, in 3 words, grateful for, wins, challenges. This seems maybe like a bit more of a mindfulness daily exercise, which again, I'm sure will be useful for some people if they just want a dedicated mindfulness spreadsheet here. I think this sort of thing might be useful to just add into your calendar perhaps rather than having a separate one, but you might want a separate one. So yeah, there's first thoughts on the PDFs is interesting how they're using other companies and sharing PDFs that they have collaborated on. I didn't expect that from reMarkable. And then some solid, basic, but very solid options for hyperlinked PDF templates. You can sort of get like very simplistic ones for free on the internet anyway, but it's just nice how it's more convenient, how you don't have to go searching on Google. You can literally just go to the app and download these. And if you're after something a bit more with a bit more substance to it, then there's options from creators such as myself where you can download custom made PDFs. So it's nice to have a bit more variety and a bit more options here. So I think now we go on to the reMarkable and have a look at some of the templates.
Okay, so we're over on the reMarkable now, and I've gone through these PDFs, but just to show you again sort of a little bit what they look like on the physical reMarkable. You've got your daily to-do list here, so you can jump into your year, and then you can pick any day, and then you can start filling in top priorities, and then a number of to-dos for the day, and you can check them off. It is much better than the template we used to have as a to-do list, which was literally just some boxes on the left-hand side, which went into where the tool menu is. I mean, it was quite a poor template. So this is much better than what we used to work with. But now I'll do a quick sheet. And then if we go into our templates, you'll notice that we now have this option here, rm methods. Yeah, that's old still. So all the new templates will go into here. And I haven't downloaded them all. I've downloaded some which I thought might be the most popular. So we've got daily planner, to-dos, meeting minutes, project brief, weekly planner, quadrant method, and project planner. So let's start with a weekly planner. So we have the difference between the PDF and obviously this is it's infinite scrolling, I believe. Yeah, so we can keep scrolling down like a normal notebook page. I mean, you wouldn't necessarily want to do that because the visual aspect of the template stops at the bottom of the page. But you've got a basic weekly planner here, do some reminders, priorities, and notes.
Just to add, another difference between these templates and PDFs is that you can actually type on these templates. However, most people would choose not to do that because the text does not align with the spaces for text entry within the templates, but it is a difference.
Quadrant method. So here you've got space for your date. So I guess it's giving us a quadrant method framework for meetings. So you can have your purpose of your meeting, you got your meeting notes, questions, to-dos, action items. This is okay. Maybe this works better for some people. I personally prefer the normal meeting note template that they offer, which is this one. So we've got agenda, attendees, notes, decisions, actions items. So interestingly, I believe this is very similar in structure to what they've used for the PDF of the meeting index. Yeah, but except they have this extra section at the top here. So they sort of just duplicated that, giving you the option to have a hyperlinked PDF, or if you want, you can use the single page template in a notebook or a quick sheet. Let's see what else we've got. Look at meeting minutes, quadrant method. Look at the project planner. Project details, action steps, deadlines, milestones, resources needed. Again, not bad, quite simplistic, but will certainly do the job for some people. Let's look at project brief. Okay, this is literally just boxes. Yeah, I don't think that one's that great, to be honest, but it's fine. Let's look at the daily to-dos. Top priority to-do list, maybe someday. I'm not personally sure about this maybe someday approach that they're using. Yeah, you need the to-do list and maybe you need a lower priority, but I don't know, I don't know why they've put someday. So maybe that works for some people. Not necessarily for me though. And then we've got the daily planner. This is quite nice. So we've got a bit of a schedule here. You can circle your day, put your date in there, your priority, reminders, notes, and for tomorrow, that's actually a pretty nice structure. Covers off the main things you might want to see in a daily planner. So yeah, very interesting. I would love to know what people think about this. I think these templates are great that we have now in the quick sheets in our notebook. To be honest, I think we should have had these a long time ago because the current set of reMarkable templates I would think are quite, well, they're very simplistic and they should have been updated years ago in my opinion, but better late than never, I suppose. And it's nice how they're offering the simplistic PDF template here. It is in black and white. Maybe the cover page is in color. Yeah, we have a color page, a cover page in color. But I think you can sort of find basic ones like this available on the internet, but it's nice how you can just download it from the reMarkable website. If you're not currently a Connect subscriber, I don't know if this would sway you to get the subscription. For me, I would say probably not, because you can get these sort of templates online. You can get basic ones for free, and you can pay for more comprehensive ones. And the templates, they are certainly better, but they shouldn't be gate kept behind a price wall, in my opinion. Everybody should just have access to those templates. So I'd love to know what you all think about the addition of reMarkable methods and what you think reMarkable's approach is with this. As ever, and perhaps more applicable than ever, we do have a selection of templates here, but I also produce a selection of templates. Dare I say, I think mine are a little bit better than these ones, although you don't have to buy them. Obviously, there are free ones available. But if you would like to browse my selection of PDF planners, meeting notes, habit trackers, you can check those out. But thank you for watching the video, and do let me know what you think about reMarkable methods, and I'll see you on the next one.